All right, so earlier today, I was talking to some folks about how Pepsi was using aborted um, fetal kidney cells to enhance the flavors of all of their Pepsi products and all of their Pepsi product foods and drinks and all. And now it looks like Coca-Cola has been caught doing pretty much the same thing. The difference is that Coca-Cola has been implicated in the purchase of children from Ukraine. And they're using the children for the black market organ harvesting ring. And don't mistake none of this as just, oh, it doesn't mean anything, it's not the same thing. It actually is, because they've been kidnapping kids all over the world, really, not just in this country but all over the world, and they've been trafficking them for sex, for um, labor, and for organ harvesting, and also to be breeders. Because if you can take them underground and take the kids and rape them and get the young women pregnant and everything and have them have babies, then that baby is born without a birth certificate or a social security number, and you can do whatever you want to that kid and no one would miss it. That part. Anyway, pay attention.
Наши бойцы, освобождая Светогорск, обнаружили в детском доме коммерческие документы о продаже детей. Есть ссылки на британские ЧВК. Один из плательщиков была компания Coca-Cola. Я знаю, что коллеги занимаются непосредственно работой в этом направлении. Уверен, что более подробно об этом скажет. Добавлю лишь одно. И эту тему я считаю крайне важной, вот этот аспект этого преступления. Уважаемые коллеги, 7% от доходов бюджета Украины, 2 миллиарда долларов, это у нас доход от черной трансплантологии. Мы понимаем, что эта система закреплена на государственном уровне.
I mean, you can't make this shit up. You would like to make it up. I know y'all think, people like me are just the nuttiest in the fruitcake. But nah, not when it's coming out of their own mouth. This woman is from Russia. She's telling all this is what they're doing. And you wonder where all those kids went. Crazy. As a matter of fact, hold on. So this is gonna put the nail in the coffin. So just pay attention to this nonsense. Hold on.
Heard about all the missing teens and children in Ohio.
Children disappearing in record numbers. According to the Ohio Attorney General's office, more than 1,000 children have been reported missing so far this year.
Well, we have some good news. 160 people were just arrested in the trafficking bust, including nurses, law enforcement officers, social workers, teachers, and high distinguished people involved.
This morning, 160 people are facing charges in Ohio accused of human trafficking. It's the latest in a series of law enforcement stings across the country. One just last week in Florida saw more than 200 arrests.
These are teachers, these are coaches, nurses, retirees, people you and I would know in our communities, and it can really happen anywhere. And law enforcement say that this problem is so pervasive, doesn't even begin to put a dent in this problem.
All day long, these people are just doing evil. All day long. And you heard what she said. There's teachers, there's coaches, there's ministers, you name it. All the people that you trust so much to watch and take care of your kid and look after your kid when you are at work, busting your hump, trying to make ends meet. They're taking your kids and they're trafficking them to who God knows who. And these people are doing God knows what to these kids. You almost never see them again. Yeah, sure, a couple of low lives around the neighborhood will buy them and whatnot. You can sell them to them. Maybe in some upper middle class, or you know what I mean? You can sell them to them. But if you think that the rich aren't paying for these missing kids, the rich and famous, to be exact, you're sadly mistaken. It's been so many reports about Tom Hanks, Madonna, all of these people, they buy these kids to sacrifice them, to rape and torture them and sacrifice them, drink their blood. That's why fucking these, they don't even age. They don't even age. Brooke Shields, that bitch ain't aged in over 30 years. Cindy Crawford, I declare that bitch is a fucking vampire. She ain't aged since she was 19. Look at her picture from when she was 19 years old. This bitch is over, she damn near 60 years old. Ain't aged at all. You mean to tell me that her ass ain't putting a spell out into the universe? She ain't drinking nobody's kid's blood that she done tortured and drained. And now this bitch is young forever. Cindy Crawford is the ultimate. Christy Brinkley, look at these. Ain't got not a single crack in their armor. These bitches looks the same way that they did when they was 30, 40 years ago. These people been doing this shit for so long, we don't even know it. And now the shit is coming out. Some people are going to be like, oh, that's sex trafficking of the kids. That ain't the same thing. But who the fuck is buying them? If you ain't seen the movie, what the hell's the name of this damn movie? Damn, it's on the tip of my tongue. It just came out too. I can't think of the name of it. But it's about trafficking children. And it just, the movie talks about how they actually get your kid. There was a parent in Mexico, a single father. He had 2 kids. He had a daughter and a son. And some lady came by in the house and was talking about how she loved the daughter's voice and she was beautiful. She can get her in a lot of modeling gigs. And then when she saw the little boy, she was like, oh yeah, he's so cute too. We'll take him. And the father thought, great, my kids are going to be, famous. We're going to make a lot of money and we're going to be able to get out of this wretched place that we live in. The Sound of Freedom, that's the name of the movie. I know it's going to come to me. Anyway, The Sound of Freedom. Watch it. I don't want to spoil it, but she basically posed as a modeling agent to recruit his kids. And he took them to her. And she took them. She not only took them, but she took at least 20 more kids. She went door to door talking about how she was going to make them famous and they're going to make a lot of money and all this other jazz to all of these different parents. And they brought their kids there and they left. And it was like, oh yeah, we just, we'll need time with them and everything to show them how to model and all that good jazz. And straight up took them. Just straight up took all them kids. But that's how they get your kids. If you ever get a chance, YouTube this video about a woman a few years ago. She was when Haiti had that huge earthquake a few years ago. It was a white lady who was in Haiti, and she was trying to take at least about 33 kids out of Haiti after the earthquake. And when they caught her at the border just before she crossed over, she told them that she was taking the kids for to a special school in Mexico, and she had permission from the parents to take them. And they were just like, "Well, where's the parents at?" "Oh, we don't know. We don't know, but we're here to take the kids." "Oh, no, you're not." The authorities stopped them and put them in jail and was like, "Now, until we figure out where these kids belong and where the parents are, then we can get confirmation. You ain't going nowhere." So they put her and her crew in jail. Come to find out, all the kids' parents is missing. All of them. What happened to the parents? They probably killed them all. Whatever. But they were ready to take these kids. Okay. Huge disaster done happened. A bunch of kids go missing in a disaster. Nobody's going to really know the difference. You know what I mean? They're going to, even the family members, if they, decide to go, okay, well, we need to look for these kids and never find them. If she had taken them kids, nobody would ever seen them again. And they would have just been assumed missing in the rubble of the wake of the disaster, right? So finally, after a little while, I think a couple of days or whatever, a week, they finally let her go and her crew, and they let them go back to the airport, and they kicked them out of Haiti. The fuck on out of here. We don't know who. We can't find the parents. We can't find nobody. So no, you can't take none of these kids. So they had to come back to America. When she got back over, oh, she's all over every news station. "Oh, I'm so glad to be home. It was a traumatic ordeal, but we're here." And she's smiling and she's laughing. She's like, "I got my family. I'm back home." Nobody bothered to ask her, this bitch, what the fuck was you doing? Like, why were you trying to take these kids? And why weren't you able to leave with them? It's different when you say, "Oh, I'm ready to take these kids," and they stop you at the border before you cross, throw you in jail until they can find the parents. And they find the parents, and the parents are like, "Oh, yeah, we gave her permission to take the kids. No problem." Then they let you go and they let you take the kids with them. And you go about your business with the kids. But your ass got released back to America. They kicked your ass out of fucking Haiti back into America. Obviously, you were trying to take those kids unlawfully. Because otherwise, why don't you have the kids? It don't make sense. Because you would have the kids if you legitimately had a legitimate business to have them. So you didn't have a legitimate reason to have them. You did not have permission. Clearly, they kicked you out of Haiti and back to America and told you get the fuck out and don't come back. You were up to no good, meaning you were trying to take those fucking kids. How you were trying to take them, I have no idea. Where you were trying to take them, nobody really knows. But what is this woman's name? Yeah, for the life of me, I cannot remember this woman's name. But if I ever get a chance to do another video, I'll mention her name. I'll make sure I write it down. But look for the woman tries to take children from Haiti after earthquake in like 2010, I think. Or bring up 2010 Haiti earthquake, missing 33 children, like the 33 missing children. Google that. Or don't even Google it because you're not going to even find it. Go on YouTube. You'll find it on YouTube. This shit is crazy. This shit is absolutely bananas. And It's been happening for decades. It's just that now it's so blatantly obvious. They have no other choice but to cover it on the news now. So they're forced to do something about it. Thank God. But think about how many kids done went missing because of these folks. Anyway, I done ran it on far too long. I'm the fuck out.